10 most powerful weapons of the USA. Number 10. Lockheed AC-130. The AC-130 is an armed version of the Lockheed C-130 Hercules aircraft, developed in cooperation between Lockheed and Boeing. These aircraft have armament only on the left side, and are designed for attacking ground targets while flying straight or in a circular path. The AC-130H Spectre was armed with two 20mm M61 Vulcan cannons, one L-60 Bofors 40mm cannon, and a 105mm howitzer with a recoil mechanism. The improved AC-130U Spooky replaced the two 20mm cannons with a 25mm GAU-12 equalizer, while still retaining the 40mm and 105mm guns. It also features an enhanced fire control system and increased ammunition capacity. In recent years, new versions such as the AC-130J and AC-130W have been introduced. The primary roles of the USAF's AC-130H Spectre and AC-130U Spooky are close air support, attacking ground targets, and defending key installations. Close air support missions facilitate infantry operations, including in urban areas, and provide aerial protection for convoys. Installation defense involves patrolling airspace around strategic locations, primarily air bases, to protect them from enemy ground forces. Number 9. AH-64 Apache. The AH-64 Apache is the primary attack helicopter of the U.S. Army, designed for anti-armor operations and supporting ground troops. Currently manufactured by Boeing, it first flew in 1975 and entered U.S. Army service in 1986, replacing the Bell AH-1 Cobra. The Apache is built to withstand frontline combat in all weather conditions day and night. Its crew sits in an armored Kevlar tub for protection. The helicopter is 17 meters long, 4 meters high, with a rotor diameter of over 14 meters. It has a base weight of 5 tons and a maximum takeoff weight of 10 tons. It can reach a top speed of 300 kilometers per hour and fly at altitudes up to 6 kilometers. The AH-64E Guardian is equipped with a 30mm M230 chain gun with 1,200 rounds. Mission-specific armament configurations can include up to 16 AGM-1F-14R Hellfire, 2 anti-tank missiles, 2 AEM-9 Sidewinder air-to-air missiles, or up to 4 AEM-92 Stinger or Mistral missiles. The Apache is often equipped with 4 19-tube launchers for Hydra, 70 unguided rockets. Number 8. M1 Abrams. The M1 Abrams is a third-generation main battle tank used by the U.S. Army and Marine Corps. It is considered one of the best tanks in the world. The tank is armed with a 120mm cannon with a maximum of 42 rounds, primarily M829 depleted uranium shells. 3 major versions exist: M1, M1A1, and M1A2, each featuring upgraded armor, weaponry, and electronics. The latest operational variant, the M1A2 SEP-V3, includes enhanced composite armor, improved optics, digital systems, and advanced ammunition. The tank weighs around 70 tons and is powered by a 1,500 horsepower gas turbine engine, allowing it to reach speeds up to 70 kilometers per hour. Over 9,000 Abrams tanks have been built, and they serve in the militaries of the US, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Australia, and Poland. In 2023, the US Army canceled plans for the M1A2 SEP-V4 variant, instead shifting focus to a new M1E3 model, expected to be lighter and more resilient on the battlefield. Additionally, in 2022, a next-generation demonstrator, the Abrams X, was unveiled, featuring an unmanned turret. Number 7. Arleigh Burke-class destroyers. Arleigh Burke-class destroyers are missile destroyers of the U.S. Navy, equipped with the Aegis Combat System. These ships measure 155 meters in length and have a displacement of 9,700 tons, designed for air defense, anti-submarine warfare, and strike operations. They carry over 90 missiles. They are larger and more heavily armed than many previous guided missile cruisers. Since the retirement of the Spruance class in 2005, all U.S. Navy destroyers belong to either the Arleigh Burke or Zumwalt class. A total of 72 Arleigh Burke-class destroyers have been built, with 18 more planned. The latest variant, Flight 3, features advanced radar systems such as the Raytheon AN/SPY-6, which enhances target detection, missile defense, and aerial combat capabilities. Since 2016, the U.S. Navy has also introduced the stealthy Zumwalt-class destroyers, with 2 of the 3 planned ships completed. Number 6. F-35 Lightning II. The F-35 Lightning II is a 5th-generation stealth multi-role fighter developed by the United States, with variants designed for the Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps. It has a maximum speed of Mach 1.8 and an operational ceiling of 15 kilometers, with a combat range of 2,500 kilometers. Armed with AIM-120 AMRAAM missiles, it can also be configured for nuclear weapon delivery. The F-35A is the standard version for the Air Force, powered by a single Pratt & Whitney F-135 turbofan engine. The F-35B is a short takeoff and vertical landing STOVL version for the US Marine Corps and the UK's Royal Air Force and Navy. The F-35C is a carrier-based variant with folding wings for US Navy operations, replacing FA-18 Hornets. Over 900 F-35s have been produced by 2024, with a unit cost of $122 million. Number 5. B-2 Spirit. The B-2 Spirit is an American strategic stealth bomber designed as a flying wing. Developed by Northrop, it first flew in 1989 and entered service in 1997. It carries conventional and nuclear weapons and is powered by 4 General Electric turbofan engines. Only 21 B-2 bombers were built due to their high cost, estimated between $1 billion and $2 billion per unit, making them the most expensive aircraft ever produced. The B-2 can carry up to 20 tons of ordnance. Due to high maintenance costs, the B-2 is set for retirement by 2032. In 2023, the next-generation B-21 Raider stealth bomber made its first flight. The U.S. plans to build 100 B-21s as the backbone of its future strategic bomber fleet. Number 4. Gerald R. Ford-class aircraft carriers. The Gerald R. Ford-class aircraft carriers are a type of American nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. The first and currently only vessel of this new class is the aircraft carrier named after Gerald R. Ford. The ship was launched on November 11, 2013 at the Newport News Shipbuilding Yard. It entered service with the U.S. Navy on July 22, 2017, replacing the decommissioned USS Enterprise, the world's first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. Additionally, there are plans to build 4 more ships of this type between 2025 and 2036, which will replace the oldest Nimitz-class carriers. The USS Gerald R. Ford is powered by a nuclear propulsion system with 2 reactors. The ship displaces 100,000 tons and is 333 meters long, capable of reaching speeds of over 30 knots. It is the first aircraft carrier equipped with electromagnetic aircraft launch systems, EMALS, which have replaced the steam catapults used on earlier models, simplifying the ship's design and operations, while increasing the rate of air operations by 33% compared to the Nimitz class. These aircraft carriers are classified as supercarriers as their crew, including the air wing, numbers around 4,500 sailors and aviators. The carrier Air Wing 8 consists of over 75 manned and unmanned aircraft, including a squadron of manned strike aircraft. Number 3. Ohio-class and Virginia-class submarines. The Ohio-class and Virginia-class submarines are both nuclear-powered American submarines. The Ohio-class consists of nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines designed to carry Trident 2D5 SLBMs with thermonuclear warheads. A total of 18 Ohio-class submarines have been built. The first ship of this class, USS Ohio, entered service with the U.S. Navy in 1981. These submarines are 170 meters long, 13 meters wide, and displace 19,000 tons. Ohio-class submarines can dive to a maximum depth of 300 meters and have a crew of 155 officers and sailors. The submarines are armed with 24 Trident 2D5 ballistic missile launch tubes and 4 5.33mm torpedo tubes. Notably, the first 4 ships of this class, USS Ohio, Michigan, Florida, and Georgia, have been modified to carry 154 Tomahawk cruise missiles with conventional warheads, with 22 launchers, each holding 7 missiles. The Virginia class is a class of multi-purpose nuclear-powered submarines and the second American and worldwide 4th-generation submarine class. Originally developed as a supplement and later as a more affordable alternative to the Seawolf-class submarines, 22 Virginia-class submarines have been built out of an originally planned 30, though the number could reach up to 66. The first unit, USS Virginia, entered service with the U.S. Navy in 2004. These submarines are 115 meters long, 10 meters wide, and displace 8,000 tons. They can dive to a maximum depth of 500 meters and have a crew of 135 officers and sailors. The submarines are equipped with 12 vertical launch systems, VLS, for Tomahawk cruise missiles and 4 5.33mm torpedo tubes for Mark 48 torpedoes, totaling 25 torpedoes and missiles in the torpedo room and 12 missiles in the VLS. Number 2. LGM-30 Minuteman III. The LGM-30 Minuteman III is an American intercontinental ballistic missile (ICBM) with solid fuel. The development of these missiles began in 1966 with several improvements over the LGM-30F Minuteman II missile, primarily upgrading the final stage of propulsion and atmospheric re-entry systems. The missile entered operational service in 1970. Each of the 3-stage missiles stationed in reinforced silos is capable of carrying 3 warheads over a range of 13,000 kilometers. The missile is 18 meters long, weighs 32 tons at launch, and reaches speeds of 24,000 kilometers per hour, according to the 1991 START-I Treaty. With a payload of 1,150 kilograms, the Minuteman III missiles are now equipped with 3 independently targeted thermonuclear warheads, each with a yield of 300 to 475 kilotons. The missile's inertial guidance and control system ensures an accuracy of no more than 120 meters. The decommissioning of the Peacekeeper missile in 2005 prompted further modernization of the Minuteman III, including its installation in silos designed for the Peacekeeper. Currently, 450 of these missiles remain in service. Number 1. Trident 2D5. The Trident 2D5 is an American 3-stage solid-fuel SLBM with an operational range of up to 12,000 kilometers. Although the Trident 2 can carry up to 14 warheads, it currently carries up to 8 MIRVs, each with thermonuclear warheads with yields of 100 or 475 kilotons. It is 13 meters long, weighs 58,500 kilograms at launch, and travels at 21,000 kilometers per hour. This missile is currently the only SLBM in service with the U.S. Navy's submarines. Trident II missiles are carried by 14 U.S. Ohio-class submarines and 4 U.K. Vanguard-class submarines, with each Ohio-class submarine carrying 24 missiles and each Vanguard-class submarine carrying 16. The D5 missiles carried by both American and British submarines are guided in flight by inertial astronavigation systems, ensuring accuracy with a margin of error of 90 to 120 meters. The missile's enormous range allows U.S. submarines to operate nearly anywhere in the world without losing access to their most critical targets. If you liked the video, leave thumb up and subscribe to the channel.